Renewal is the product of waiting on the Lord. Renewal gets a little cloudy in its meaning sometimes. Really does. We've got a religious or a dogmatic viewpoint about how I renew my mind, or what renewal actually encompasses and how that's going to occur. But God says, if you wait upon the Lord, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Not maybe, not this could be a path. This is what produces renewal. And if you don't understand what waiting upon the Lord means, and it's not something you've incorporated in your approach to God, you will never experience renewal, and therefore you won't have the strength to mount up with wings as eagles. So everything in this whole series really goes back to understanding what it means to wait upon the Lord. So I want to be sure we have a clear definition of what it means. So I'd like the amplified rendering of this verse to go up, if you would. But those who wait for the Lord, and then parenthetically, we have the definition that should open this to us. Who expect, look for, and hope in Him. Bible hope isn't just hanging on by your fingernails. Both the Greek and the Hebrew word have the same meaning, confident expectation. So as this verse says, expectation, expecting is what brings renewal. You have to get your life to a place where you don't just believe the word, you expect it's going to come to pass in your life. And I will say this by virtue of my exposure to many, many different situations over a long, long time in the ministry. There are a lot more Christians who believe the word but don't really expect it to come to pass in their life than there are those who expect from their heart. This isn't something you can give lip service to. Oh yes, I expect my healing. No, really. You just got through hearing the doctor's report. Yeah, you know what the pastor preached on Sunday, but the doctor's report, whew, wow. Now ask yourself, do you really expect your healing any moment, any day now? No, you don't. You believe the word is true. Faith has come. You believe the word provides the basis for a life you want to live. You believe the word is true. But until you come to a place where you expect not just God's provision, but His abundance, more than you can even ask or think, until you expect that, you will never see it. Because your faith won't have the strength to mount the wind of the Spirit and lift you into that high place of God. Are you here this morning? You have to come to a place of expectation. You must. You must. You notice the touch of fear in some area of your life. Maybe it's physical. Maybe it's financial. Maybe you got a stormy marriage and it's looking like, things you don't even want to think about are on the horizon, and you feel that little touch of fear. Well, I can tell you, fear is the antithesis of expecting the promise of God to come to pass, and it will not occur. So fear is an indicator you're not expecting. Anxiety, taking cares, worry, complaining, all indicators that you're not expecting much of anything. But it is a heart matter. And only God knows the heart of man. You can fake a lot of people out and say, yeah, I expect. That's right. But God knows the heart of man. And He's telling us that expectation, that's what waiting means, is the only thing that will produce the renewal of the strength necessary to mount the wind of God's Spirit and realize His high purpose. So it all begins with what you really expect out of life.